Good morning, Chasm listeners. Today is Saturday, May 16th, and this is your weekly conservation report. My name is Tessa Zee from Stearns County Soil and Water. I'm a soil conservationist and the conservation planner for the Sauk River watershed area. Today I wanted to talk about a few of the outreach things that I've been up to lately, as well as the different programs that are available for certain things such as cover crops, wildlife easements, and more. Recently I sent an outreach letter to landowners in the Crooked Lake watershed area. This letter was to encourage response in general conservation planning and helping implement via technical and financial assistance different conservation practices. These could include lots of things, but some of the examples are cover crops, no-till, erosion control practices, grazing plans, irrigation water management, structural engineering practices, manure management systems, and many more. I have received good response from this outreach effort, and working with some of these landowners made me want to discuss some of the programs that are available out there. One program that I want to highlight is the Sauk River Watershed District's Cover Crop Program. This program is extremely effective and has great rates. The program terms include a 3-year contract where the landowner chooses which fields to plant on a rotating basis. The program calls for limited tillage after April 1st of each year, but chemical termination is allowed as long as you follow the guidelines established during the planting process. The fields that you plant cover crops can be grazed, and the fields should be planted to cover crops by November 1st of each year to be eligible. The payment rates will be calculated based on acreage enrolled. 1 seed planted is $50 an acre, 2 seed species is $65 an acre, and 3+ seed species is $75 an acre. Interseeding or aerial seeding is eligible for an additional $15 per acre. Payment occurs after verification that the crop has come up. So a few weeks after the crop's planted, I will come out and check it, and then that's when payment gets issued on a reimbursement basis. Eligible land includes land that is located in the Sauk River Watershed District boundary, mostly in Stearns County, but goes up into Douglas, west of Osakis a little bit, and just south of 94, as well as in Todd County and a township and a half in Pope County. It is also a requirement that land has not been planted to cover crops within the last 3 years. If you're interested in this program, feel free to call your local soil and water office, Douglas County, Pope, Stearns, Todd, or you can call the Watershed District office directly. However, as you'll most likely be working with me, you could call the Stearns County office and ask for me, Tessa Zee. I just wanted to highlight this program because it's a great way to get into cover crops. The fact that you're not restricted to planting to the same field every year is a great plus and a great way to try out how things work on your land. Another program I wanted to highlight was a few conservation easement options for landowners in the Sauk River in general, but specifically for Crooked Lake landowners, where I sent the outreach letter. There are a few different types. Fish and Wildlife has a wildlife easement, Minnesota CREP program, the Sauk River Watershed District, Minnesota Land Trust, Ducks Unlimited, and many more. If you're interested in wetland restorations, wildlife ponds, or interested in maintaining land as it is now, or planting more trees to encourage wildlife, then these permanent easements may be a great option for you. If you have any specific questions about these types of easements, I'd be more than happy to discuss or put you in contact with one of the people from these organizations that have the programs. Overall, I just wanted to use this time to talk about these 2 programs, and if there are any specific questions, feel free to reach out to me once again at the Stearns County office. Our number is 320-251-7800 extension 3. Thanks, and have a great weekend.